Nobody saw it coming. Not Iran, not the world, not even America's own allies. One single night, one silent operation. And by sunrise, Iran's most powerful defense system was nothing but smoke and broken metal. This is not a movie, this is not a drill, this actually happened. And what the US military did will change the Middle East forever. 2 o'clock a.m., the Persian Gulf. The ocean is dead quiet. No lights, no sound, no warning. But underneath that silence, a storm is being loaded. Iran had been playing a dangerous game for months. They believed they held the world's most powerful card, the Strait of Hormuz. Every single day, over 20% of the world's oil passes through this narrow stretch of water. Iran's plan was simple: threaten this strait, and the entire global economy shakes. Oil prices explode. Western countries panic. America backs down. That was the plan. But America had a completely different plan. And Iran had absolutely no idea what was coming. 2:45 a.m. Far from Iran's radar range, the USS Gerald R. a $13 billion floating fortress, sits silently in the Arabian Sea. This is not just a ship. This is a flying city with weapons. Its electromagnetic launch system can fire aircraft faster than any carrier in history. From its deck, 2 special aircraft quietly take off into the dark sky. The E-2D Advanced Hawkeye, America's flying eye in the sky, and the EA-18G Growler. Think of it like the world's most powerful signal jammer. Imagine someone cutting every phone line, every radio, every communication tower, all at once. That's exactly what the Growler does to enemy military systems. 3 o'clock a.m. From the carrier's escort group, the destroyer USS Carney silently breaks away. All radars are turned off. The ship becomes completely invisible on enemy screens, a ghost on the water. It moves toward Iran's coastline, closer, closer, and closer. Inside its launch system, Tomahawk Block 5 cruise missiles are already loaded, waiting, patient, deadly. 3:30 a.m. Iran's defense network starts glitching. Internal servers begin restarting on their own, over and over again. They don't know why. What they don't know is that the US had already planted a digital time bomb deep inside their systems weeks ago. Now it just went off. While Iran's defense network is collapsing from the inside, the Growler is destroying it from the outside, jamming every radar frequency, every communication channel, every warning system Iran has. High above the Earth, the KH-11 reconnaissance satellite locks its lens onto Iran's military positions. Every target, every launcher, every bunker. All coordinates sent directly to the USS Carney in real time. The Carney doesn't even need to turn on its own radar. It already knows exactly where to shoot. 3:55 a.m. The Mark 41 launch tubes open. Tomahawk missiles fire, one after another. They drop to just 50 feet above the ocean surface, flying so low that Iran's radar simply cannot see them. Above them, a squadron of F-35C Lightning II Stealth Fighters begin guiding those missiles in real time. If a new threat appears ahead of the missile's path, the F-35C pilot instantly reprograms its route mid-air, like a GPS that thinks, adapts, and kills. But Iran is not finished. 4:40 a.m. Suddenly, chaos. Iran's Bavar 373 air defense systems, which had been hiding in underground bunkers all night, come alive all at once. A massive swarm of Shahed drones and C-802 anti-ship missiles launches from the coastline. Hundreds of targets flood American radar screens simultaneously. Inside the USS Carney's combat center, alarms go off. The operations officer shouts, "We've been outmaneuvered. Bavar 373 is locking onto the fleet. We've lost tactical overview." For the first time that night, America is in trouble. Iran had survived the first wave, and now they were striking back. The world held its breath. Oil prices jumped 11% in 20 minutes. News channels went live. Governments around the world started making emergency calls. It looked like America's plan had failed. But that is exactly when America showed the world something truly unthinkable. 4:45 a.m. The Growler switched to full barrage jamming mode, maximum power. Every single radar frequency the Bavar 373 was using, gone. Completely blind. The F-35Cs immediately switched roles. From their internal stealth weapon bays, AGM-88. HARM missiles launched. These missiles literally chase radar signals like a dog chasing a bone. Every active Iranian radar, destroyed. Instantly. Deep below the ocean, a Virginia-class nuclear submarine, which had been sitting motionless on the seabed for weeks, fired a Mark 48 torpedo. Iran's prized Kilo-class submarine, known as the Black Hole for being nearly undetectable, found, locked, destroyed. Back in the sky, the F-35C pilots reprogrammed the Tomahawk missiles already in flight, changed their targets mid-air, and sent them directly into Iran's coastal missile launchers that had just exposed themselves. Finally, one F-35C dropped a 2,000-pound satellite-guided bomb on Iran's last remaining command bunker. 12 feet of reinforced concrete, gone in seconds. The entire operation, from first missile to last explosion, took less than 90 minutes. 5:30 a.m., sunrise over the Persian Gulf. The Strait of Hormuz is open. Oil is flowing normally. Global markets stabilize. Iranian state television showed footage of successful defense exercises. They called it a victory, but satellite images told a completely different story. Burned missile launchers, destroyed radar towers, a submarine on the ocean floor. For the crew of the USS Gerald R and USS Carney, it was just another Tuesday. Iran has now lost its most powerful defense weapons in a single night. The Strait of Hormuz, the card they were betting everything on, is no longer in their hands. But here's the real question nobody is asking. What does Iran do next? Do they go quiet and accept this humiliation? Or do they take one final desperate gamble that could start something the entire world is not ready for? Comment below. Will Iran stay silent? Or is the real storm still coming? If you believe American military technology is on another level, hit that like button. And subscribe, because the next move in this story is going to leave you speechless again.